Will Hyperloop be tiny or huge by 2030? Meet Elon Musk, founder of the Hyperloop project.
Imagine going from New York to Los Angeles in just 1 hour. No jet lag, no turbulence, no delays. Just a smooth, silent glide inside a futuristic tube traveling faster than a commercial airplane. Sounds like something ripped straight from a sci-fi movie, right? But what if I told you that several companies in the US are trying to make this vision a reality by 2030? Today, we're diving deep into the world of the Hyperloop, one of the boldest and most controversial transportation ideas ever imagined. Is it truly the future of travel? Or just a billion-dollar dream? The story begins with a simple idea. What if we could move people at the speed of an airplane, but with the convenience of a subway? The Hyperloop concept proposes a sealed tube with extremely low air pressure, where passenger pods float using magnetic levitation. With almost zero air resistance and no friction with the ground, the pod could theoretically travel at speeds of 600 to even 760 miles per hour. Just think about it. New York to Washington in 20 minutes. LA to San Francisco, faster than you can finish watching your favorite sitcom. It sounds insane, but that's exactly why the world can't stop talking about it. Before you get too comfortable dreaming of your 1-hour coast-to-coast vacation, here's a big question. If it's so revolutionary, why don't we already have it? Well, like every groundbreaking idea, the Hyperloop faces massive challenges. Building vacuum-sealed tubes across the country isn't exactly like building a highway. We're talking about land rights, extreme precision engineering, environmental approvals, safety concerns, and, everyone's favorite topic, billions of dollars. And then there's the political debate. Should taxpayers foot the bill? Or should private companies like Virgin Hyperloop, Hyperloop TT, and Elon Musk's The Boring Company lead the charge? But here's where it gets interesting. Despite the obstacles, the US is seeing real progress. Virgin Hyperloop successfully carried human passengers in a test pod in Nevada. The Boring Company has already completed underground transport tunnels in Las Vegas, proving that high-speed vacuum-based travel isn't just a concept drawing on a billionaire's napkin. And several states, including Texas, Ohio, Colorado, and North Carolina, have already conducted feasibility studies showing that Hyperloop transport could drastically cut travel time, reduce carbon emissions, and potentially reshape America's economic map. Imagine living in Phoenix, but working in Los Angeles, or having breakfast in New York and lunch in Chicago. This isn't fantasy. These are scenarios researchers are already modeling. But hold on, there's another side to this story. Critics argue that Hyperloop construction costs could explode far beyond estimates, making tickets too expensive for everyday Americans. Others question whether traveling inside a vacuum tube at airplane speeds is truly safe. What happens during a power failure? What about emergencies? What if the tube develops micro-cracks? These concerns aren't small, and engineers are still figuring out the answers. So let me ask you, would you trust riding inside a sealed tube, traveling at nearly the speed of sound? Or would you stick with your comfortable, predictable airplane seat? Still, the dream refuses to die. Supporters believe Hyperloop could do for the 21st century what railroads did in the 19th. Connect the entire nation in a way we've never seen before. Faster travel means stronger business connections, expanded job opportunities, and potentially billions added to the US economy. Imagine a future where goods move so quickly that same-day nationwide shipping becomes the standard. Amazon packages could arrive in hours, not days. Grocery supplies could move across states in minutes, reducing waste and stabilizing prices. And emergency medical supplies could be transported across the country faster than ever before. The economic impact could be massive. Now let's talk about the big question everyone wants to ask. Is Hyperloop coming by 2030? The honest answer? Maybe, but not everywhere. Experts say we might see the first working commercial route in the US by the end of the decade, but likely on a shorter corridor, such as Las Vegas to Los Angeles or Dallas to Houston. Longer routes, like New York to Los Angeles, could take decades. Still, once the first line proves successful, the technology could spread across the country faster than you think. Remember when people laughed at electric cars? When they mocked the idea of reusable rockets? Today, those things are shaping the world. Hyperloop could be next. At this point, you might be wondering, is this the future we've been waiting for? Or just another overhyped tech dream? Well, here's something to consider. Every major transportation breakthrough in American history, railroads, subways, highways, commercial airplanes, faced huge skepticism in the beginning. People called them impossible, dangerous, or too expensive. And yet, each one changed the world. Could the Hyperloop be the next chapter in that story? Whether Hyperloop becomes a nationwide system or stays a niche experiment, one thing is certain. The race to revolutionize travel has already begun. The question now isn't whether the future is coming. It's whether we're ready for it. So let me ask you, would you ride the Hyperloop on day one? Do you think America can build a national high-speed tube network by 2030? Or will this remain a sci-fi dream for another generation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, because this conversation is just getting started. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of travel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Buckle up, because the future of transportation might be arriving sooner than you think.